Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Life is Strange Before the Storm review. I know the game came out like a bit of a week and almost like 2 weeks ago, but I still really want to make this review because I personally think that this is an amazing start to the series and to the future of, I guess, the series. Yeah, basically I'm going to talk about my overall opinions about certain aspects of the game and tell you what I thought of it. Now, I'm going to be talking about, like, the engine. Obviously, they're using Unity. I don't know what the previous engine was, for Life is Strange. Definitely, with the new company of Deck 9 Games, definitely, maybe that's why they went to Unity. And I know that they have, like, a pirate thing where, I'm assuming, that the pirate thing, like, it prevents you from pirating the game, and the thing apparently lags the game, so that's why I've heard, but apparently the game ran fine for me. I have a NVIDIA GTX 660, and basically it ran 60 frames. I was playing on medium settings. Now, my old previous computer I played on Life is Strange, it did not run well, probably because of my PC and my Android, or I'm not sure how they fixed up optimization, but from what I've played on my new PC, it's definitely great, so that I'll give them props with that, because I was afraid that the game wasn't gonna run well, but it ran perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna be talking about characters. Now, the characters that make the game interesting, definitely with Life is Strange Before the Storm, they obviously added Chloe as the main protagonist instead of Max, which is definitely a great start to the series, or not a great start to the series, a great thing they did to the series, because the way I saw Max is that she was just a simple girl who just discovered that she had powers. Like, there's nothing really special about her. She just went to Arcadia or Blackwell Academy, and that's pretty much it. But with this, definitely with Chloe, the past that her father died and she's changed a lot, and trying to find out who she is in this game, basically, I think that's pretty cool. It reminds me of Walking to Michonne in a way, when Michonne had to, like, discover, like, help her forget about her daughters, and that's pretty much that. That's probably actually that's a good comparison in a way, but I don't think it'll be all about Chloe. Maybe there'll still be some parts about Rachel. Oh yeah, Rachel. If you don't know, Rachel was a main part of the game in Life is Strange, the first one, or the first season, I guess you could say. She was a missing girl, and we never really got to see her in Life is Strange, and seeing her before the storm and how she interacted with Chloe, definitely, she's my favorite character so far, like, no joke. I seriously love her. There's a part of me that wishes she was alive, but I'm just gonna enjoy the time that she is in this miniseries, because I'm glad that not following the Dark Room story. It's set 3 years before the Dark Room happened, which is a good thing, because we can definitely see, like, what other stories they can do with Chloe and Rachel besides the Dark Room. Like, I know it would be cool if they involved it, but we already know what happens. She's going to go to the Dark Room and die, so that's the way I see it. Now, the voice actors, oh wait, I'm still talking about characters. Now, the characters, there's definitely other old ones, like there's Victoria, and there's that girl who was pregnant, and then that guy. I don't remember them that well, but definitely they made like a cameo in a way, I guess you could say. And there was that guy you could sign with the firewalk stuff if you want to sign the petition. Kind of reminds me with episode 1, where you sign Miss Grant. Oh yeah, Miss Grant was in it also. She was pretty awesome. It feels weird seeing her. Like, it just feels weird seeing her, and we're not Max. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, definitely we saw Nathan Prescott. There was definitely a lot of, like, returning characters in the way. In the future, maybe we'll see a couple, like, oh yeah, there was Frank also. He was pretty awesome. I definitely hope they can involve these old characters more. I know they're trying to, like, do with new characters like Elliot, who looks insanely awesome, kind of like a Warren 2.0 to Chloe. That's the way I see it at the moment, which he's my second favorite so far. I love Rachel and Elliot, but I definitely want to see more Elliot and Chloe scenes together, definitely in the episode 2 maybe. Episode 2 would definitely be a good fitting for them, or episode 3, I'm fine with either. I really hope we can go to the play, because I know Rachel's in the play, so definitely that could be a huge aspect to the story. So that's the way I see it at the moment, and definitely Samantha, she was a pretty weird character, like, just, I see her as a shy girl, kind of like, what was her name, Kate, in a way. That's the way I see it, so, yeah, definitely the characters, the new and old, they were pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then we saw Joyce and David, they were pretty interesting also. I wouldn't say they were, like, I like Joyce and all, but I guess depending if you're mean to her or not, she could be, like, nice to you, or I don't know. And David, you can definitely tell he's being a dickhole, so definitely, I'm glad that they brought back all the new characters and showed them like a different point of view from Chloe. Definitely that's great, and definitely with the flashback, which I'll be talking about right now with Chloe and her dad, that's pretty awesome, because I'm glad they're adding like an aspect of like PTSD, I guess you can call it. I guess you could say that. I don't know if Chloe has that at the moment, but definitely seeing that as she's like having a mental breakdown, seeing her dad's code, definitely that was a great aspect to the story, like a cool scene in a way, like to make it devastating and all. So that's something I enjoyed. Now, the comeback system. Oh my gosh, it's not wrong. Now, if you don't know, in Life is Strange 1, actually you should already know since you're watching this. Basically, Max was able to rewind time, and basically that was the whole point of the game. She was able to rewind time, which made the game special. I guess the whole point of Life is Strange in general, by what I've seen, is the supernatural activities, which Rachel definitely has at the end, so basically, the comeback system, when they first announced this, I thought it wasn't gonna be like a big deal, like make it like a noticeable thing, but the first time I saw it, I felt like, whoa, this feels like an actual power. Like before, I thought when they said, oh, Chloe will have a special way to talk to people and get her to do things they want, I was like, oh, just simple dialogue options, like, you know, just press X or L or circle, whatever. But definitely they made this like a cool thing where there's actually a time limit, kind of like a Telltale game, where you actually have to think of a comeback in order to defeat someone, or get someone to do what you want, or to hate them in a relationship, which I thought was insanely awesome. Like, I really enjoyed doing that a lot. I did it with David, and it was just freaking awesome. You could do it to that guy, to get inside the concert, which was cool, which everyone had to do to show you the comeback system. And not Nathan Prescott, that bully jock, that was just amazing. So I'm really glad that they did that. I feel like I'm so sad that it's only 5 episodes, because I want to keep doing that like a lot and a lot, just comeback system and just like have fun. They were pretty normal average. I thought they were hard at first, but then I sort of got the hang of it and like actually paid attention to like the words like they taught you. So I'm glad that they gave a tutorial out, and definitely I'm pretty hyped for that, the comeback system, which maybe she'll do it to Rachel one day, maybe, I don't know. Basically the extra stuff, if you don't know, there's like collectibles in the game, there's different types of outfits, and you can read Chloe's letters, which are pretty cool because they kind of explain like how she felt about Max before, which if you don't know, Max did not respond to Chloe, which was depressing, so and you could do graffiti in the game. Now before, you could, in Life is Strange, you could take photos for like for collectibles, like Steam achievements, I guess you could say, or PlayStation achievements, or Xbox achievements. And this one's graffiti. I'm not sure if you have to, I think you have to do it twice, because you could do like 2 different types of graffiti, so that's pretty awesome that you have to like replay through the game. And I'm glad they added a mode where you can just go back to the game and just do that. I'll definitely be doing that in the future. And I really do enjoy like the outfits in the game, like I said. If you don't know, there's a pre-order Chloe outfit, which I thought looked amazing, and I'm so glad I pre-ordered that shit, cause I'm just looking good. Now the story, I don't know where the story is going so far. Basically the whole point of episode 1 was that, okay, you meet a girl named Rachel and you're basically hanging out with her, and Rachel has a problem in the end about her dad. That's pretty much it. And with the episode 2 teaser, it shows like Chloe will have an issue with money, which at first I thought was fine, but then like listening again, it looked like it could be someone else. So that'll be pretty interesting part of the storyline. I don't think it'll all be about that money. I think the forest fire will definitely be a big issue, but the issue is I don't know what the story is going. Like, I want to know. Like, I want to see, like, I want to know the set goal, but I guess that's for episode 2 to like hype it up, because I went for episode 1 of Life is Strange, I was like, where is it going? There's a storm coming, but okay. Definitely with the timeline, they're doing it like each day. Like, for example, they did like Monday this day, and the other day Tuesday, and the other day Wednesday. If you don't know, like episode 1 of Life is Strange was basically set on like Monday, episode 2 was set like on Tuesday, and then episode 3 was set on like Tuesday night, but Wednesday basically, and Thursday, like so on. So basically, you get my point. It definitely took place at night, and that was pretty awesome for them to do that. Kind of like adds the realism of the days, like no time skip or anything, which is pretty nice, which is something I like. Now the choices, definitely with the choices, there's definitely the Rachel relationship when she mentions like the end, like what we've done basically, that she liked you. And definitely with the black eye, that definitely adds a lot of reassembles to Chloe. Like when people asking her like, Chloe, why do you have a black eye? And then she just lies. That's pretty cool. Like how people react. Even like pretty much everyone reacted to the black guy. David, Joy, the principal at Blackwell. Like it was just cool, which is something I really liked. Oh yeah, and I think Elliot did also. So definitely the comeback choices will definitely have like a hit in the game, I guess you could say. Definitely maybe Joyce, if you come back to David, definitely Joyce will be like, oh, well, why did you sass off David? Because you promised her basically in a way that you'll be nice or not be nice, and maybe if you did promise to be nice but you were mean, then that would definitely be like a big issue because you basically just straight up lied to her. And yeah, with the ending with the fire and Rachel screaming, I definitely like how they're still adding the supernatural stuff to it, because I didn't think there would be any supernatural stuff in this miniseries, of course, because I know they confirmed that Chloe wouldn't have a power, but with Rachel having a possible power of like breathing air, which could possibly lead to why the storm happened, because maybe she died and she screamed so loud. You know, it still doesn't make sense, because depending if you saved Chloe or not, so I don't get it. I guess it's like theories, but definitely if this miniseries explains the storm, I'll be happy with that, because I feel like I don't want the whole point that makes Life is Strange special is the supernatural activities, like Rewinding Time, Rachel with the power. I think that's pretty awesome if they do that. So yeah, that's something I want to do. They definitely improved a lot with Life is Strange. I think they improved on the voice, the cringeness, because I think they said some really good dialogue in Life is Strange. I don't remember which one. Actually, I do remember, like when Frank said "shit my beans" or something like that. I'm glad they improved on that a lot. Like Deck 9 Games definitely improved this on a lot. And this episode was like between 2 to 3 hours from what I've seen from everyone, which makes me so happy, because definitely with the miniseries, I thought it would just at least be 2 hours, but 2 to 3 hours just like taking your time and looking at everything, playing the dungeons game. Like, I'm just so glad they added that, because it makes me feel like I can actually take my time and like look at everything I need to instead of just rushing, which is something I hope they do for episode 2 and 3, which I'm pretty sure they will, because I'm just so hyped for the series. Like, if I had to rate episode 1, I would rate it pretty much 10 out of 10. Like, I know that might sound a little, actually I'll rate 9.5 out of 10 just in case, because it's like a good series start. They start off great, but can they improve, like continue that improvement? I'm pretty sure they will. Definitely with the episode, the 2 other episodes and the Max special episode, I'll definitely be doing a review on that as well, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please leave a like, subscribe, and tell me your opinions on how you enjoyed Life is Strange Before the Storm. See you guys later. Goodbye.